let me give you some tips on procrastination. Who's interested in some tips on procrastination? Okay. I'm just going to give you some simple tips. Yes or no question is, does procrastination serve you? No. Is it something that you admire in yourself? No. Is it something that will create the future that you deserve? No. Is it something that other people respect in you? But it does give you a little bit of comfort sometimes. A little bit of comfort. It's just like, I can do it tomorrow. I'll get to it later. Nobody will notice, except you, burning this hole in your gut. You know that you need to do it. How many people have done like I do? You make your list of things. Yeah, how many people are list people? Yeah? You know the thing on the list that never goes off? Just, every time you have to rewrite it, it's like, oh, that stupid thing. I never get rid of the stupid thing. I hate that. I'm the same way. Brian Tracy has a great book called Eat That Frog. On procrastination. I'd recommend it. It's a great book, Eat That Frog. It's basically take the thing that's bugging you the most, the ugliest thing on the list, and just eat that frog, get it over with. That's what it's about. It's really excellent, by the way. What I've found for me, sometimes procrastination, I make my list, and procrastination, for me, what I'm trying to figure out is comfort versus discipline. And sometimes it's the rebellious part of me. The stuff that I should do. It's like an assignment for school. I don't really like that. So sometimes I have to play games with myself in order to be able to take it out of that category. But I will tell you the things that have worked for me the best on procrastination. Because sometimes when you're in this mode, sometimes you can stay stuck there for a while. Anybody ever stay stuck in procrastination mode? Like, I'll do it later, I'll do it later, do it later, do it later. And there's this universal law, and I'll butcher it, but once things get into motion, they tend to stay in motion. And if they stop being in motion, they tend to stay stopped being in motion. So one of the best tips I have for you on busting procrastination is to just pick one thing. And it doesn't have to be the hardest thing. The hardest thing will give you some relief and advice and help. And you'll feel like, oh, finally I conquered that dragon. I ate that frog. That'll give you some sense of confidence, but sometimes you just need to get things into motion. Pick one thing. You're stuck, you haven't been doing anything for a while. Pick one thing for the day that you're going to do. That you can do, you're going to do. Forget the rest of the list. You're just going to do that one thing today. And then the next day, pick that one thing the next day that you're going to do. And the next day, pick that one, and then you'll find that once things are in motion, they'll tend to stay in motion. They'll tend to keep moving. They'll tend to spur you on, and you'll start to build what? Confidence. You start to build some confidence that I can do this. So I've found that it's not make the hardest thing in the world every day that you're going to do, because sometimes that's a big project. You know, I've got to clean the closet in my bedroom. It's like, as soon as that starts, it's going to be a long thing. I got to reorganize everything or whatever it happens to be. I have to map out this big, huge master plan. Well, yes, that's important, but the one thing might just be this that gets you into motion. The key is get yourself into motion, and then you'll tend to stay there. Okay? Third thing, this has worked best for me for my whole life, is a deadline. And a deadline I can't get out of. We're going to host an event in 30 days, August 1st and 2nd. Rent the venue. Oh, shit. Okay. Will anybody show up? We don't know. Okay. You're risking a lot of money. Yeah, I know. Okay. Now we got to figure it out. Now I got to do my homework. I got to put these courses together. I got to study. I got to practice. I got to do all these different things. Be ready to be able to do this. Now, if I didn't do this, guess what? It would have taken a year. It would have taken a year. But I just know myself. Say yes. Tell the world. Figure it out. That's my formula for beating procrastination. Say yes. Tell the world publicly. Put yourself out there that you're going to do it. And then figure it out. Because without that, it's really easy for us to hide in our profession. We can hide out and pretend that we're doing something. We're just going through the motions and we know it. So find something that gets you in motion. Some of you haven't presented your product or opportunity to a prospect in quite some time. Start with one appointment. One get together for coffee. Go tell them your story and do the thing. One time. Just do that. And then we'll build on it. You go, oh, okay, I got it. Oh, okay, I got it. And pretty soon you say, well, let's do 2 today. I've been doing 1 for a while. Let's do 2. All right, let's do 3. Okay, let's bust it out today. I'm in a productive mood, and we've been having all these little successes. I'm going to be able to, let's bust out 10 today. Let's just crush this day. Bang, 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 bang. But if you try, for me, if I try to go to 10, I end up feeling worse and worse and worse about myself as that list gets longer and longer and longer. My to-do list today is embarrassingly long. It's 8 pages typed. It's so long. So much stuff. I look at it, and if you ever look at your list and you just go, there's just no way. Just no way. Now, I need to keep reminding myself, but what helps me is pick one thing and make a deadline. Publicly proclaim it. Put yourself on the line. Create some consequences if you don't do it. You know, don't give yourself an out. And don't go crazy on hard. It's okay for it to be fun. Pick one of the fun things you want to do. That's fine. Work up to the harder ones. That's fine. Pick something that you love. That's fine. Just do something. Once a day. That'll get you into motion. So much I want to cover. Pick one and get it done. Okay. You got it. Smart woman. See? You guys trained me. So cool. One thing that I read a book a long time ago called Man's Search for Himself by an author called, his name is Rollo May, philosopher. Man's Search for Himself. And it helped me define where I was going to go with my life when it came to confidence, when it came to ability. He said the majority of people are outer-directed people. They're totally impacted by other people's opinions